Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing our weekly review for this week's episode of the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon spin-off series. This now for episode 4. It is called the Dame de Fer. Alright dudes, and possible spoiler warning if you have not seen this episode yet for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon spin-off series. Definitely want to continue with these reviews, and hopefully we'll be able to finish off the first season here. 2 more episodes left, episodes 5 and 6 for the first season of the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. La Dame de Fer means Iron Woman, translated into English, and I feel like it's a pretty good episode. It does, I think, compared to the other episodes, though, I think it drags a little bit in the middle. These episodes are extended. They are longer than what we're kind of used to. I think they're over 50 minutes or so. So they're about another 10 to 15 minutes longer than a regular episode of The Walking Dead. I feel like in this one, you can kind of tell that's the case, because it does feel a little bit longer than what we're kind of used to for an episode of Walking Dead. But it's not bad. I mean, it's a 6-episode, first season, so it's limited. So if they extend the episodes, that's all right. We've had some good ones just recently. I think episode 2 was really fantastic. Episode 3 was also really good too. So we pick up where we left off from episode 3 with this one, and you have Laurent, and he's kind of being surrounded by a whole bunch of walkers, and in what is sort of like a dream type sequence. You have Daryl waking up in some water after falling through the building that he was on, or the platform that he was on, into some water, being submerged there with some walkers, him killing them off, and kind of starting the episode off with the intro. And basically, what do we see with this episode? We see them go on a rescue mission for Laurent, who is taken by Quinn, presumably to get Isabel back, which it's kind of weird the way the episode plays through. So they go to rescue Laurent, and they do so. Daryl and Isabel and everybody else that they're with are able to get him out of there, and then Isabel decides that they won't be able to get out of the city, so she decides that she will go back to Quinn, give him what he wants, I guess, which is her, I suppose, and then allow Laurent and Daryl and the others to escape Paris to get out of there, and that's kind of the way the episode goes. There's parts in the middle of this one, because I do think that this one's not quite as good as the other episodes we've had so far, although the ending is kind of exciting. You get some pretty good firefights and Molotov cocktails being thrown and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You also get some really good walker kills at the Eiffel Tower, which is pretty sweet, and a cool location for us to get to see with a whole bunch of zombies everywhere. I think the main problem I have with the episode, or the thing that I didn't like too much, was when they kind of interrogate this guy, and Daryl kind of tells a story about, he makes up, I guess, about some kid who kills a pig and stuff like this, and he's like stabbing the guy and stuff, but it comes across a little brutal. We do know that Daryl is, will interrogate people and do stuff like that. That goes back to like the first couple seasons of the original Walking Dead series, but it just feels a little awkward in this one, and it's just a little bit weird the way the scenes kind of play through, and it just tends to drag, although it does have a pretty good payoff at the end, I guess, when Daryl leaves him for dead with a bunch of walkers and says bon appetit. So I guess that's the extent of his French. So that part is funny, I guess I would say, although the guy himself, he does kind of talk some trash to Isabel and everything, so I guess it's sort of like he's kind of asking for it, I guess, in a way, but I'm not sure him just working for Quinn, if that means he's really that evil, if he deserves kind of the brutal fate that he gets in this one. And so, I don't know how much more I really want to say about this episode. The mace killing with the zombies at the Eiffel Tower is cool. There's the good part where Laurent kind of hides underneath a slate piece of metal or siding or whatever it is, and then ends up being taken by Quinn's people. The rescue parts are okay, and the ending is a little bit confusing for Isabel to go back with Quinn, but okay, whatever. I guess they part ways, and that's kind of what they decide to do. I'm just going to give this episode an 8 out of 10. I think that's the extent of what I want to say for the most part. There's the part with the pigeon guy, too, gets shot and whatever, and then he frees the pigeons and everything, so it's like, okay, I guess it's all right. 8 out of 10 for this episode. I think it's probably the weaker episode of the season so far, but there's only 2 left, so, you know, it's like you're going to have some of those, and they are kind of longer episodes. So, Iron Woman, the episode is called. I like Isabel. I hope to see Isabel and Daryl reunited before the end of the first season, and I am thinking, too, that maybe if Daryl does return to the United States, that maybe he will bring Isabel and Laurent with him. Maybe that's kind of where they're going to go later on with the series. You guys can leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about this episode, what you thought about it. Did you feel it drag a little bit in this one? I did, but maybe that's just me. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thumb this video up before you leave, if you don't mind, and subscribe to the bottom if you're new to the channel. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another... Oh, by the way, the fight sequence between Quinn and Daryl was really cool, where Daryl does like a double leg takedown on him and beats him up pretty good. So that's pretty cool. So there is some good action in the episode, just that I'm not sure about the rest of it. Although the action is pretty good. So comments below. See you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace there, guys. See you soon.